Dear classmates, what I enjoyed at Denny Jones Middle School was the project for Coach Alsop. The project for his class was a group project where we had to put a quote, who wrote the quote, and why we chose that quote. I don't remember who wrote it or the quote, but I remember it was from a television host. I enjoyed it because we got to collaborate together and come up with something. I will miss an ELA activity I did in Miss Jackson's class. We read a story, The Giver, and we were given parts from that story, and that was given a security guard. Then we played the part we were assigned. The theme I connect to is moment of truth. My moment of truth happened when I realized that I was moving from intermediate school to middle school, which meant that school would be harder. I would have to mature faster and think of more of what I'm going to do. For me, it was a moment of truth. This likened to COVID 19, which is also a moment of truth to the world. COVID 19 has changed the way the world does things. For example, online learning. I used to go to school to do my assignments, but now I have to do them on an app called Canvas. I have become more cautious of my hygiene. Washing my hands has taken a new awareness in my life. I now wash my hands regularly than I used to when exposed to unsanitary conditions. The story that impacted me the most was The Wise Old Woman. I chose this story because it teaches us to not underestimate others, for they might know something we don't know. This story impacted me to stop underestimating others. A part of the story that impacted me the most was when the Lord was impressed with the old woman's knowledge. A movie that is similar is called Justice League War, when Green Lantern underestimated Batman and Batman stole his ring. A lesson we can learn from the text is when we do something ordinary, it can become extraordinary. One thing I would change about myself this year would be to stop doubting myself and start believing in myself. The theme I chose from the text could help me by thinking about what I can do instead of what I can't do. The piece of advice I would give to the new seventh graders would be to listen to your parents. You should always listen to your parents because they will always know what is best for you and they care about you so much. Another piece of advice I would give to them would be to work hard. The reason people are successful is because they work hard, and if they can do it, so can you. The final piece of advice I would give to them would be not to be disciplined. I want the new summer graders to know to discipline themselves because not everything is fun and games. So they should know when to be serious or behave appropriately. Sincerely, Tahila.